Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia and I started this channel to help with budgeting and cash stuffing. Today's video is going to be a budget with me video where I go over a household budget for me and my husband living in Alabama. Now I know Alabama is it's a lower cost of living than other places, but that is reflected with a lower income compared to other places. So we're gonna go over all of that, and I am going to write it all in my lovely 3-year planner that I got on Amazon to hopefully, theoretically, help me keep track of all my finances. So if you have watched my first video, this is now my second, and maybe, hopefully, you can consider leaving a comment and saying hi and joining my channel by subscribing. I'm hoping to eventually grow this channel into a small community of people who can help motivate each other and keep us all on track. So we're gonna start with my budget breakdown, and this is household, so this is gonna be by the whole month. We're gonna start with, I do own a place, it's a condo, and I bought it in February of this year for a total purchase price was $142,000 after a down payment of $9,000. The principal ended up being $133,000, and this is for a 600 square foot apartment. That might seem like a lot, but it was after prices kind of skyrocketed in 2021 and 2022. So I felt really lucky that I could get this place at the right time. So the mortgage for this place is gonna be, I pay $1,013 every month, but that includes the mortgage insurance, which is going to be $53, and the home insurance, which I looked through all my paperwork and the closest thing I could find to an exact number was $106. So we're just gonna put that down for now, and if I can find it later, I'll find it later. Now, because it's a condo, we do have an HOA, and that comes down to $170 a month. After that, we have electric, water and sewer, and internet. So electric, even though we're in Alabama and it is the summer, it's been around 90 pretty much every month, and hopefully maybe as the weather cools off, it'll maybe go lower because that would be nice. So water and sewer has been $42 a month around, and then internet is right at $55 a month. I'm looking at my little cheat sheet. Okay, next is health insurance. And unfortunately, right now, I am the only one with health insurance, and it's $44 a month. Now, this is from 2020 when I had an incredibly low income and I signed up online and I got a subsidized plan for $23 a month. Now, I no longer qualify for that. And instead of sending you an email or a letter letting you know that you no longer qualify, I found out when I had to file my taxes and I owed the government $800. Which sucked, but it was because of the health insurance, because I make too much money now to qualify for the low income, which is okay. I'm gonna sign up, and open enrollment happens in November, but until then, $44 a month, and it might impact my taxes for next year as well. So that's everything for the house. So everything not involving the house, we're gonna put over here, and we're gonna start with, my husband has a car payment, and then we both have car insurance, and then gas. So his payment is $290 a month. I think that's kind of high, but that's coming from a person who's never had a car payment. I've always just bought my mom's used vehicles, and so I've never had a payment, but I've always had relatively older cars. So insurance, my insurance is $80. but that's because I'm still on the family plan, and pretty soon I'm gonna get kicked off the family plan because the carrier changed. So this will probably go up. My husband's insurance is with a different company and it is at $190 a month. And then gas, if we were both working and driving every day, which right now I am the only one doing that, it would be $320 a month for $40 of gas for each of us. Right now, he is doing some part-time stuff at home for a family friend because he does not have a work permit, unfortunately. We are in the middle of the whole citizenship process, and if anybody else knows how that is, it takes a long time. So until then, actually, our gas expenses is probably about half that, just mainly for me to go to work in the gym. Speaking of the gym, we'll put that next. Mine is $40 a month. His is 90. No, mine is 40. His is 50 because he signed up after me. So all total, that's 90, but I think he's gonna cancel his just to kind of cut down on our overall expenses. So next is groceries and laundry. So in our complex, we do have like a laundry room with the washer dryer that you put quarters in. So that comes out to $15 a month, which is incredibly cheap. I thought it was gonna be more. Groceries comes up to $360. So we order groceries from Walmart, which despite what anyone may have told you about getting things delivered, it's actually saved us money to just pay for the membership. It's $100 a year, and then you get your groceries delivered for free. And if you sign up for that $100 a year membership, you also get discounts on their gas stations. So for us, it's worked out. It's been worth it. I think sometimes shopping online for your groceries makes you really look at and consider how much you spend on each particular item and how much you spend in total. So every 10 days we'll spend around $100. So to get through the whole month, it's about $360. So next on the list is gonna be phone and then streaming, because everyone has a streaming service. We are not special. We've all got one. So phone, my phone is gonna be $35 a month. I have the Verizon Wireless prepaid, and I've been on it for so dang long that they keep sending me discounts and they keep sending me upgrades for more and more cell phone data. So I pay with auto pay discount, I pay $35 a month, and it is wonderful, and I encourage everyone to look into it. Now, my husband's cell phone is $120 because he has a phone payment built into his cell phone contract. So he's thinking that if he pays that off in full out of savings, he can lower the payment for the rest of the duration that he has this phone, which should be a while because it's a very nice phone, much nicer than mine, which is sitting here supposedly to be used as a calculator. Streaming, it comes out to $50, everything included. He has like 4 different streaming services, and I've only got Audible, which is $16 a month, and I think is a great investment. But that's all we have. So that is everything for the entire household of how much it actually costs if all needs, if we both couldn't work and we needed to survive, how much would it actually cost us to survive? So all total, that comes to $2,964. So right now, not everything comes out of the joint account that we just created. We do divide it up because I pay the mortgage and everything associated with it, and then he agreed to pay everything else. And then, you know, as far as things like car payment, that's on his part, and health insurance is on my part, and things like that. So it comes down to, on a monthly basis, I pay $1,380 and he pays $1,576. And the difference is because of the car payment and the insurance and the phone and things like that. So going forward, because we're a one income household, the plan is to He's gonna actually cancel his gym membership, so that's gonna go down to $40 instead of $90. And then he's gonna pay the phone off in full, so his monthly payment will go down. And then I am gonna start covering groceries, which was previously on his, coming out of his account. Actually, no, it was coming out of the joint account, but he was putting the money in there. So in the future, I'm gonna cover that. And that's gonna come out of my account instead. So all total, to live in Alabama in a 600 square foot apartment, it comes to $2,964 a month. So next week's video will be another cash stuffing of the next paycheck that I get, and then after that we will do a paycheck breakdown of paycheck to paycheck, how I help cover these expenses, how much is going to be left over after I can pay everything that I can pay, that he is going to have to pay out of his part-time job money that's coming in monthly. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, as short as it is, and if you would please consider subscribing and leave a comment if you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye.